Hey guys, and welcome to my Fun Friday video. Again, I'm sorry I didn't do one last week, but I'm super excited to do one this week. This is exactly the one I was going to do last week, but since I couldn't do it, I'm doing it today. So, as many of you know, I went to the makeup show a few weeks ago with my friend Rita, and I came across a booth that I'd never heard of before. It was the Naked Cosmetics booth, and what caught my eye was all the loose pigments that they had there. Like, they're all sparkly and glittery, and as many of you know, I love anything that glitters and sparkles and shimmers and shines. And anyway, I did happen to buy two different rolls of loose pigments. I have one right here that's more of a neutral roll of pigments, and then this one's obviously my bright colors. And many of you asked for swatches of these, and wait until you guys see them. I didn't intend to buy these. I happened to come across them and I was like, ooh, pigments, shiny. And I would play with them, and I didn't expect to buy it until the lady's like, do you want to see what they look like wet? And I'm like, yeah, I want to see what they look like wet. Show me. So she takes a Q-tip, dips it in water, dips it in one of the pigments, and swipes it on my hand, and I was just like, that is amazing. And then she swiped it wet on, I meant dry, next to it. And both of them, absolutely both of them are gorgeous. Whether you put them on dry or wet, I couldn't leave the booth without buying them. I was hooked instantly. So, without further ado, if you guys would like to see the swatches of these, wet and dry, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to start out with my bright colors. The first color on the top is a silvery white color, I guess you could say. You guys could see that? I know the glare is a little bad. There you go. It's like sparkles. So I'm going to take a Q-tip right here, and I'm going to dip it in on the dry, and I'm going to swatch it, which you guys can't really see with this one because it's white, so it almost comes out translucent. I'm going to try to pack it on so you guys can kind of see what it looks like on the drier side. Can you guys see that? That's dry. So now I'm going to dip the other end of the Q-tip in water. Touch. Ooh, picked up way too much. Ah! And I'm going to swatch it underneath. I didn't want to take too much, but you guys will get the point. This one's actually a little bit harder to see, but right here is wet and up here is dry. The next color I'm going to show you guys is a orange. Can you guys see it? All right, that's an orange. So take another Q-tip, the dry. All right, I'm just going to do them both. The dry on the top and the wet on the bottom. Okay, so right here you have the dry, and right here you have the wet. Can you see that? That's insane. Look how pretty it is in the wet. I love it. All right, next color is the pink, which is one of my favorites. The pink is so pigmented. All right, so I'm kind of going on an angle here. Up here is dry, and up here is wet. You can't really even tell the difference. Just here is more creamy. So let's try to bring it back over here under my arm so you guys can see them the right way. Next one is green. I've never played with the green yet, so it's actually really light. It doesn't look light. When you put it on dry, it's kind of on the lighter side. Like a leprechaun green, like St. Patty's Day green. That's what it looks like. Okay, so dry right here and wet. Can someone come over here and teach me how to do swatches in a row, like straight? Because obviously I can't do it. The next one is blue. I love blue. All right, so there's a blue. That's dry, that's wet. See the color so far? And the last one in this patch is purple. All right, So there's the purple. That's the dry one. That's the wet one. That's some fallout. So there is that one. So you have the normal glitter up here, the dry, the wet, the peach, dry, wet, pink, dry, wet, green. You guys get the idea. Blue and purple. As you guys can all see, they shimmer. I should have did it down the line, but obviously I can't do that. But you guys get the point. So that's the first roll, and keep watching and I will show you the next one. Okay, so for my neutral roll, I did it off camera, but here's all my swatches. So up here you have a really light, it's like a brown copper color. As you guys know, the top ones are dry, the bottom ones are wet. Right here is a peach, like a shimmery gold peach color. Here is the copper color that I used on my previous video of my Egyptian look. Right here is a really pretty pearl color. It comes really, it's like pearlized, is that a word? As like a pink purple undertone. Dry and wet. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Can you guys see that? That's like a brown. I don't like the way it goes on dry, but I love the pigment and the color that it goes on wet. And then here's the black. I tried to get the black really pigmented dry, but it just wouldn't work. But that's what it looks like wet. I think that this would be a great eyeliner. You could use this as an eyeliner or different designs that you want to do on your face for like Halloween or something, because look how pigmented that comes out. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any questions about these because they are awesome. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so that you can tag along on this wonderful journey that we call YouTube with me, and so that you can see all my other videos, basically. Anyway, guys, have a great day, and again, until next time, bye.